No, so in other MK news, it was teased that.
East.
Well, I think it was Ed Boon actually asking fans would they be interested in a new Shaolin Monks or a remastered Shaolin Monks. So it hasn't been confirmed, but he was just kind of playing around with the question with the fans. So
Ed Boon
either a remaster or a continuation of the story.
Bro, man, that is a good question. That's what I was rocking back and forth. I feel like the original game, if it was remastered like a glow up, boy, can you imagine that? Remember when they randomly showed Cabal and he was like, hey there, thank you very much. When he talked like that and all those other Easter eggs, that would be so cool to be glowed up. But if I had a choice for them to continue the story, man, I don't know. I feel like they'll mess it up. I feel like they'll put cosplay wig Liu Kang in and stuff. I don't want that. So if I can get an original glow up, if I could get an original glow up of the first story, man, that mug is legit. Like, can you imagine with the remaster where when you beat a boss, they tell you to put in a fatality and you get to look at it with updated sounds and updated, graphics and stuff? I'm all for it.
Well,
yeah,
that's my choice. Like, that mug was legit. That is a great game. I might do a playthrough of it, but I love that game.
So what if the new Shaolin Monks is Liu Kang, Fire God Liu Kang, running around with the great Kung Lao?
That would be beast. Just take off that cosplay wig, like make him look like Liu Kang again.
What if
take
they
off
give
the
you
Nightbreak
customization options where you could take it off yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm all about taking it off, baby.
Hire me, NetherRealm. I got ideas.
But yeah, if I could make him have his classic look, then I would be all for it. But see, I don't know that. What I do know for sure, the choices y'all giving me, what I do know for sure is I played through the first one and it was great. So that's the safer route, because I could open that present box for the new game and it could be a steaming pile of poo. And then I'm sitting there sad, get that mess out of here, But that's an interesting question.
I'm going to drop a fun fact on you about the first Shaolin Monks, actually.
Okay.
Ed Boon confirmed this via tweet that originally Shaolin Monks was they were going to make a single player game, and you were going to play as Raiden.
Oh, wow. Glad that didn't happen. Sorry, Hootie. Ain't no room for Raiden over here.
I knew once I told you that you'd be distraught that we didn't get it, and you'd be clamoring for them to make that version of the game.
Man, I'll deal with Raiden enough. Keep that mess. And the wise words of my pal BLJ, keep that mess over there. Raiden, get that mess out of here.
Raiden.
That's some cool news, though.
That's my fun fact for the day.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a remaster, because your boy gonna be hyped. Like, time to get back on it,
Yeah, I would definitely pick that up. I didn't play the original game, so it would be a new.
Oh man, you missing out, man. Y'all missing out. That monk is great.
I was about to drop that fun fact too, that I've never actually played Shaolin Monks.
Mm-hmm. It looks good though, like when
especially co-op. Wow, man, I'm not gonna speak on it long, but they it's co-op, and they give you a whole bunch of fatalities that they don't have in their original games. They super cool. That's all I'll speak on that. Y'all should check it out. But all right, man, I think we to our main topic. Yeah, we on our main topic, right? I know y'all said it ain't gonna be too lengthy because it's supposed to be spoiler free.
Spoiler free. I'm gonna drop all the spoilers.
Okay, you do
like
you. Yeah. So what's up? What y'all talking about?
That'd be rude.
Well, quite recently there was a new movie in the streets. Without me saying it, can you guys like show your shirts?
Yeah, they asked me to. You know what I'm saying? I'm participating. Check us out. There go Lambos right there. I got the retro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Mario Bros.
I love that he says he's got the retro. Mine's the like OG 8-bit.
Yeah, true. I didn't even notice that, but I still consider it retro. Super Nintendo era.
With the ugly Princess Peach, too. Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't even look like her anymore.
They released the new Mario movie, and it came out.
Yeah.
A lot of people went and saw it, and a lot of people had great things to say about it.
I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
But
I ain't seen it.
You don't have good things to say about
it? That's weird, though.
I'm going to watch it this weekend, man. but I'm
Okay, there we
definitely.
I'm
go.
gonna say, I was like, you ain't even seen it. How you have good or bad
I
things to say?
said,
You
you
ain't
hear
seen
what I
it.
said? I said I haven't seen it yet, so I don't have good things to say about it. That's what I said, man. Calm down. He's ready to
I
spoil.
tried to get him to go with us, and he refused.
Nah, good. It got postponed.
Yep.
No, but I went and saw it recently. It was a
Yep.
good time. But I'm interested in hearing what how you felt about it, Mr. Limbo. How'd you feel about the
Man.
movie?
So, I mean, y'all remember when we talked about it before? I wasn't super hyped about it. I was intrigued. I was hoping that it was going to be good, but there were some issues that I was concerned about going in. Voice actors being a big part of that, and just the general vibe of the movie seemed very, very against Mario as a character. So I went in, I was looking forward to it, but I didn't have the highest of hopes, but I was very pleasantly surprised. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The voice actors did a better job than I expected them to, even though for the most part, I still feel like they weren't the best choices for the characters they played, but they did a good enough job. They did a perfectly serviceable job for what they were doing. And something that somebody said about Chris Pratt specifically kind of rang true, and I understand kind of what they're going for now. They were like, yeah, Chris Pratt, you couldn't really tell it was him, which you really couldn't most of the time. You couldn't tell it was Chris Pratt, but they picked him because he's got more of that everyman kind of voice. And that's kind of the iteration they're going for with Mario this time around, is that he's kind of just an everyday guy that gets taken into a new world and a new fantastic situation. So it kind of makes sense from that perspective. But I will say, Keegan-Michael Key killed it as Toad. I thought he did fantastic. I think he was probably the best one in the movie.
That's the one I was worried about, but I ain't seen it, so no comment.
No,
I'll take your word for it.
I think he was spot on. He's probably, or no, not probably. He is the best cast member in that whole movie.
Okay.
But then I was disappointed when I found out that Seth Rogen was Donkey Kong, because I'm not really a big fan of Seth Rogen.
Oof.
But he did an okay job. I mean, for what it is, there weren't really that many Roganisms, I guess.
Yeah.
So it was all right.
I feel like his voice was very fitting for Donkey Kong.
Boy, you finna have people up in arms. I hear that a lot of people did not like his performance. And I'll tell you this, we're going to veer away from Mario right quick. You made me think of something else. Resident Evil 4 Remake. I know it's random. I put this little in here. I sprinkled this in there. Yeah. But a lot of buttheads was harassing the voice actors for Ada Wong. I'm not with this shit. I ain't with this shit, yo. Like, y'all sorry, man. Like, she did what she had to do. I actually looked at our voiceover comparison video, and she's not very seductive in her line delivery, but she still delivered a very believable Ada Wong. So y'all chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all paid y'all $60.
Ada Wong to try to hit on me all the time.
It got so bad she had to disable her comments on her Instagram because people were being buttheads, So why don't you adopt your old pal Toro's mannerisms? If you don't like something, just be like, yo, I ain't feeling that. And then move on with your life. You do not need to be a keyboard warrior and type derogatory comments trying to make this person feel terrible because they were chosen to perform said role. Get over it. Like, y'all didn't hire them. That's not right.
The weird thing about that.
Yeah,
the weird thing about that is, like, if you don't like the voice actor, that's fine. But, like, they were hired for a job. If you're really that upset, be upset with the people that chose her to, be that.
Yeah.
You know
that doesn't mean go.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, that doesn't mean go and make death threats towards the casting directors either.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, if you don't like something, that's fine. You can express your displeasure with it, but don't attack people.
Yeah, for sure.
It. That's not what we're here for.
It's kind of like, you ever been in like a grocery store and somebody's harassing the cashier or something?
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh, like, the cashier don't make the rules there. He's just doing his job. Like, you're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? But whatever. Even the casting director, like, that's still dumb. Like, at the end of the day, if you really don't like it, just don't buy it or get your refund back, whatever.
Exactly.
Like,
with your
put
wallet.
death threats
And I've
out
been
there or just
listening to
speaking
her.
negatively. Like,
I will
stuff.
tell you this: when you used to have somebody sound, it is jarring when you hear it at first. But the more I heard her speak, you can see that she has some affection for Leon, but she hides it. That's why I think her performance is good, because she is a third party agent and she's
more
touring
nuanced.
she's touring with Leon, and her voice doesn't have that seductive, I'm looking out for my boy. It's more of, I'm here to see what you can do, you know? I think she did a good job. And I wasn't a believer at first. Yeah, for sure. But anyways, man, that was just my tidbit. Let me put my salt back to Seth Rogen. What were you saying, BLJ?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother, but this is our show.
I know, man. That was way off.
Yeah.
Way
Because
out
I
of
can
left
do
field.
that. 'Cause I can do that, brother.
But no, it was really Lambo. He was still talking about the movie. Like, what else did you like or dislike?
Man, so I'm gonna be the sourpuss and say that I
Pickle
found
pants.
Bowser's song. Yes, found Bowser's song to be my least favorite part of the movie. I did not think it was funny. Like, it was cool that they had him do it, but I didn't find it funny. I've seen videos pop up. I even saw the live action video they did, and it just it's okay.
It just didn't
It's all I got
resonate
for
with
it.
you, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that's
it really
okay. That's your opinion. That's all right.
Yeah, but you don't see
But,
me out here
right.
making death threats towards anybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we better than that, you know.
Yeah.
We were brought up with class and nobility.
Glad you guys like it. I didn't.
That's
It is
it.
what it is. Yep.
What about you, our TYFP champion? You know what I'm saying?
Trying not to
you
give
feel
too many
about it?
spoilers.
Yeah.
So, I really enjoyed the movie, right?
Yeah.
And I really feel like they did a good job of, I want to say, for OG Mario fans, like who played like Super Mario Brothers 3, 2, or whatever.
Yep.
They did a good job at making those mechanics in those games in the movie.
Yep.
You know what
They
I'm saying?
brought them to life in the movie?
So like there was they brought them to life like perfectly. Like if you know anything about the old games, and then you see how Mario's trying to get around like these certain platforms, and the boxes with the question marks in them that gives them the power ups, and hitting the bricks and they explode, and
I like
the
that they don't
tunnels and
explain
all
it
that.
too. That's
like
funny.
all that. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, well, yeah, they don't have to explain it. Like, well, if you know about Mario, it was perfect. It was like they really paid attention to detail when putting these things into the movie. Like looking at it, I was like, bro, this is so perfect. Like it looks exactly like an old school Mario level right now. Like they did a great job with incorporating that into the movie. And then a lot of
so many Easter eggs.
Yeah. And then even with the sequence when they were I don't even know what it's called. I played only like one Mario Kart, but I think it's in every Mario Kart. The Rainbow Road. I don't know the name of it. Rainbow.
Yeah. It's
Is that what
always
it's
Rainbow
called?
Road.
Rainbow Road. Okay.
Spoilers.
Okay.
It's in the trailer.
No, but they did a really good job. They did a really good job putting that into the movie, and then the cool part about it was there was a big chase scene, right, where they were like shooting each other and riding off into different paths and stuff. Like in a regular game, they got shortcuts and stuff.
Yep.
But before that even happened, there was when they first got a ride from one of the gorillas to meet Donkey Kong's dad. It was cool because he was driving Mario and Peach, and while he was driving, I forget how he got a banana, but he like threw it behind him, and then somebody ran over the banana and they crashed, But like it was so perfect because in the game, like that's one of the main like weapons you use. Like you throw bananas and people run over them and then they crash. You know what I mean? So just little stuff like that. It was just perfect. Like it paid homage to the games perfectly. Like there's not one thing I saw in the movie, and I was like, they could have did that better. Or, you know what I mean? I mean, that maybe showed Yoshi a little bit more, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. But
well,
for the most part, man, they paid homage to the game really well.
Yeah, and I think what you're saying is a perfect example of why this movie feels like it was made by fans. Like, it doesn't feel like it was just given to some random studio and they were like, "Oh, we got to make this Mario game and our movie, and all right, let's go ahead and just
I'll
make
admit,
it."
I listened to y'all spoiler-free reviews, and I'm kind of disappointed that Cole didn't show up in Mario. But I can wish that he pop up at Cole from MK.
You mean Cole Anthony or
Cole from
Anthony,
MK, the movie.
Yeah, the new guy that nobody like, right? Cole? Okay, I was like, why are you saying that?
Because you said that this was made by fans and not people who didn't care. And I was like, damn, I was hoping Cole showed up in y'all movie too.
So that's a perfect example of a movie that wasn't made by fans, where they just were like, "Oh, we're just going to make this movie. We're going to do whatever we want. We don't care about the source material."
Put some random motherfucker in that thing. Nobody want to see him.
Your superpower is getting beat up, Cole.
All right, I done distracted y'all enough.
What was his name?
Cole.
What was his name? Cole what?
I don't know.
Cole, I'm a loser.
Golly.
Anyway,
that's his name. Cole loser, I guess.
The Mario movie, you could tell, was made by fans for fans. There are tons of Easter eggs. Keep your eyes peeled almost every second that you're watching that movie. There's something happening in the background. Yeah. There are some that are more references where they put it right out in the open that, hey, this is a reference, and then there's plenty of stuff just hidden in the background that if you aren't paying attention, you're going to miss. So I'm sure I missed more than half of them in my first viewing. And I don't know about you, BLJ, but I'd be willing to bet you probably missed quite a bit of them too.
Oh, probably. I feel like I picked up on the ones that were just kind of in my face,
Yeah.
Pause. But, that were directly in my face. You know what I mean? But no, it was a lot, though. There's a lot going on, for sure. And the ones that I did notice, I loved them. That was done really well. At first, I was kind of like you guys when I first watched the trailer. I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, the movie looks good, but, like, Mario doesn't have his, like, normal, here we go!
Yeah.
Mario! Whatever his voice is, you know what I'm saying? But, like, watching a movie, him speaking the way he speaks, like, it flows together well. Like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not saying if he had his, squeaky Italian voice, it would be better or worse, but the voice that they rolled with, it was, to me, perfect. Like, it went well. It didn't sound dumb. It didn't sound forced. Yeah. It sounded really good.
Yeah, it didn't sound as bad as that first trailer made it seem like it was going to.
For sure.
Yeah.
Or was over there taking notes.
It was a really good time, though. It's definitely a movie that I'm going to watch again, actually. And there's not many movies I want to see twice in the theaters, but I'm going to go see that again tomorrow, actually.
I would recommend the movie. It's still a family movie, but it is definitely made for older fans. It's not made for kids. There's a lot in there that is for the older fans. It's just a family movie.
Cool. Well, I probably won't get my opinion on the air, but I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
My last thing on it, because I love animated movies. Do you guys watch a lot of other animated movies?
Not too often, no.
Man, I love watching them.
But I will tell you this, homies, and just quick, you know what I'm saying? But I don't watch too many animated movies, but one night I was bored. I was like, man, what the hell is this mess? I was like, let me check this mug out. And it's a movie with a rabbit and a fox. What is it, Zootopia? Boy.
Oh, that's a good movie. That's a good movie.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Boy. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna leave it alone. Boy, expectations was exceeded. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, by the end of that movie, I was like, damn, that was a good ass movie. So bro, that was a good movie. So I just had to give. I had to give my honorary mention. Yeah, that is a good movie, man. Very good movie. Very good movie.
It makes me happy, man. I didn't expect that. That's one of my favorites.
That movie is a banger.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Since you brought up a different movie. Let me shout out one other movie really quick. Did you guys ever watch Sing?
I didn't watch that one. Was it good?
The movie?
I heard about it, but I didn't watch it.
It's the one with the animals. Yeah, they're in a talent show, but they're singing. They all can sing. Yeah. It's like popular recording artists as the voices of the characters, so they can really sing.
The
in
Lion
the movie.
King
But
live
anyway,
action?
earlier, something like that.
Yeah.
No, but we were talking about earlier, like character deaths, right? And we was talking about some characters pulling at the heartstrings, make you cry, whatever. In that movie,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man, your boy almost lost it, man. So these animals are singing. They're singing in the talent show, right? And I forget who voices the gorilla, but the gorilla is like one of the main
Seth Rogen.
Characters in the story. Exactly. And he has a big singing part in the play, right?
Yeah.
But his dad is in prison. But like the dad is in prison and he sees like the TV and he sees that his son is going to be in this play or whatever. And man, the dad breaks out of jail just to go see his son perform in the play. And he was like running from the police through the city. I was sitting there like, what? Nah, but like that part almost choked your boy up, man. I was like, man, he really want to see his son, man. He really trying to get there.
Did he die?
Your boy was really. No, he didn't die. He just.
It sounds like he did, didn't he?
He just broke out so he could see his son perform.
I'm finna shout out R.I.P. Harambe. Boy, I was getting flashbacks to Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Boy.
Man, that's an old reference. You tell people how old we are now.
Harambe got dead dirty, but I ain't gonna bring Harambe. Just honorable mention Harambe on the podcast. But yeah, homie got the bad end of the stick. For real though. But yeah, man, I'm glad you like that movie.
Got the bad end of the banana.
Sing is definitely a good one. Zootopia is one of my favorites for sure. Go watch that if you haven't.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go as far as saying the Mario movies, probably one of the better animated movies I watched in a while. Ooh. And I watch a lot of animated movies. It's really good.
I'm glad
so
you
what
like
would
it.
you rate the Mario movie, BLJ?
On a scale of like
1 to 10.
Hakan to on a scale from Hakan to the new Tekken 8 graphics.
There you go.
Now, if I had to get like out of 10, I won't say it's perfect. I give it a 9 piece though. I give it a 9 piece.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty respectable.
About you, Lambo?
I would be lying if I was like it's a 7. No, it's a 9 piece. It's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I've been going back and forth. When I first left the movie, I wanted to give it a 7. The more I think about it, the more I realize that I do want to go see it again. And there's, I want to go and try to find all the Easter eggs and everything. And the fact that I even want to see it again, I feel like it deserves better than a 7. So I think I'd have to give it an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty solid movie. There are some things I wish they would have done better story wise. There could have been a better story. They fell into the same trap where they made Peach like a strong female character, but she has no weaknesses and no flaws, and that doesn't make for an interesting character. So lost a little bit there. I wish they would have done a different story, but for what it was, it's pretty good, and I enjoyed it.
Question.
So 8 out of 10 for me.
Question for you guys. So my Mario history, the most I've ever played, I had Super Mario 3 and Super Mario 2 back in the day on the original NES. But after that, I only play like a couple Mario parties. And if he's in Smash Bros, which he's in every Smash, I play the Smash games. So I don't know much.
Hold on, I got to interrupt. Hold on, brother. You didn't never play the Super Mario on Super Nintendo with Yoshi?
Super Mario World?
Yeah.
Is Yoshi's World?
No, not Yoshi's Island. No, yeah, the one where Mario first meets Yoshi, Super Mario World with the cape and going through the world and stuff.
Yeah,
okay, all right, continue.
No, I'm just saying. I'm going
to get a little bit pedantic because someone in the comments is going to. Technically, the first time Mario meets Yoshi is Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, because Mario is a baby.
True that.
When he meets Yoshi.
Cool. All right, cool.
Like I said, I'm only being pedantic because someone in the comments is going to, so I'm gonna beat them to it.
All right, cool. Go ahead, BLJ.
No,
continue.
what I was saying was I only owned Super Mario 3 and Super Mario 2. Cool. And then after that, I just kind of played other ones a little bit. Yeah. So I don't really know the story of all the Marios. But there's Peach. that she don't ever like do stuff like that, right?
No.
Like she was like an
Yeah,
action movie.
she's pretty much always the damsel in distress.
Yeah, actually, her counterpart.
So I thought that was a little strange.
Yeah, she actually my favorite of the two. If they honestly switched her and put Daisy in the movie, it would have made a lot more sense if Daisy did that stuff. Daisy is the tomboy. Daisy is the one that do the drop kicks and the giant swings and stuff like that. Peach is not the fighter. Daisy is. That's why I think that's kind of weird. But I'm gonna watch it this weekend. It's all good. Appreciate the heads up.
Because in the movie, she was like dang near Chuck Norris in there doing everything.
That's for sure.
All the moves.
She's a black
everything.
belt in every martial art.
Yeah.
But it had me wondering, like, does she do that in the games? Because I've never seen her do that. She's just someone you always save. So
she don't even the voice cast is completely recast, right? She don't even sound that confident and tough. She sounds noble and very soft spoken. Like she does not have that oomph to her voice from what I heard in the trailer. But I'm not knocking it. It is what it is.
Even in Smash Bros, where she is a fighter, she is still very regal and soft spoken. Very posh.
Sure. Yeah. That's what's up.
Overall, the movie was really good, though. Really good representation of the Mario games, Nintendo. I mean, I really like the Sonic movie. I think the Mario movie is better than the Sonic movie.
Yeah. Whoa. I'll be the judge of that.
A lot of people are saying that, actually.
I'll be the judge of that. I don't believe that one.
I've never seen the Sonic movie, so I can't say one way or the other, but I have heard that a lot.
And look, Sonic 2 was goated. It was really good. I'm not saying it's like way below Mario, but like Mario was it was really that good.
I'll be the judge of that. Sonic 2 is what that was.
So you're saying like Sonic is here and the Mario movie's like right here.
Yeah, it's not like leagues ahead of it.
I'll be the judge of that. Really good. I'll be the judge of that. That wedding scene was two-player.
Now you've set him against you. He's going to come back. He's going to say Mario sucks no matter what now.
Nah, I'm an honest man. If that mug made me float out my seat,
Sonic.
That mug made me float out my seat, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. But I like y'all take on the movies. Like I say, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to bash nothing. But all in all.
If nothing else, we finally got a good video game movie.
Yeah. But you ain't seen the Sonics. Better, you ain't seen the first two Sonics, and them marks were live, boy.
But going off what people say, it does seem like video game movies are getting better. So at least we got that going for us.
Yeah. I still watch the original Mario Brothers. I'm that dude. I watched the original Mario Brothers, and I watched Double Dragon live action. I'm that guy. I will watch them mugs. And Street Fighter. Hold on. Raul Julia, John Claude, that movie is goated. But go ahead, man. I'll talk about it another time.
That's a good movie, man. That's a good movie.
We forgot to mention this, but this was news. There may be a new Street Fighter movie in the mix.
True, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that much source material, but that'd be cool.
We got nothing to go off of.
Yeah.
So since we don't know much about it, I guess we just kind of give our quick takes on like what could make it a good movie versus the trashy ones they've had in the past. But
I'll give you that answer right now.
Me personally, I would like, right? I know they're probably gonna make it live action, but I would like it if they went. Did you guys ever? You probably never seen it, but it was an animated movie called 1010. It was a Disney movie like 10 years ago. Did you guys ever see that?
I know of it. So that hyper realism where it kind of looked real, but it wasn't. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I know that's what you was talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if it were up to me, they probably won't do this. I would like them to have like an animated movie like that where it looks hyper like realistic, but you can tell it's like CGI stuff.
Yeah.
But that way you could still they can still do their special moves and it looks really cool, but they still look realistic at the same time. Like don't just go all like, Super Mario or Shrek, like actually make it look kind of realistic, but at the same time you can make them look, because I feel like when they do live action with Street Fighter, the movies just aren't good. The only live action Street Fighter thing that they made was that YouTube series. I think it was called Assassin Fist.
Like that. Assassin Fist. That's because they had fans doing it, right?
I don't know.
Fan made.
They sold out, man, and the second one was straight goat cheese. You know what I'm saying? The second one was not good.
About the Chun-Li
I didn't see the second one.
No. The second one had Laura in it. Laura from Street Fighter 5 and I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Street
You
Fighter.
talking about the Assassin Fist?
Yeah, it was a second one, and they had made a mistake.
okay.
They had premiered it on, I think it was a platform called Tidal or something like that. When they was trying to get Tidal off the ground or something, it was exclusive only to that platform, and that mark was booty, boy. Like I was like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't the move.
This ain't it,
back. Yeah, this ain't it. But nah, I ain't trying to interrupt. But let me give my quick take right quick. You talking about what will make that movie good?
Yep.
This is me being pessimistic like always. I don't think it's going to be good. I honestly think it's going to be like Mortal Kombat. That's exactly it. Like, they finna mess this mug up. Ken. Ken, they gonna call Ken Kenny. Yeah, they gonna call Ken Kenny. Gilly or Guile, I know they gonna probably miscast him. His flash kick, they gonna have the little wires. You know how like the wrestlers get Sting used to come out.
To paint him out.
Yeah.
You can see the wires when you
They
do
gonna
it.
do a flash kick with that mug.
Yikes.
So prove me wrong, but that's it. That's my take on it. But I don't think it's gonna be a good movie. But maybe it'll be a fun movie. So, and shout out to Raul Julia and John Claude and Byron Man as Ryu and Damien Chopper,
Kylie
I believe
Minogue
as
as
Ken.
Cammy.
Yes, they made my childhood. Like maybe if that movie dropped now, I would say it was awful. But when I got that movie, bro, Ryu's Hadouken in that movie was a flash of light, and he did his hands like this, no special effects. And I rewound that part dozens of times, and I was just happy that he did it. That locker room scene where Ryu got ambushed by Vega and Sagat,
Change the channel.
when Ken was like, Ryu, Hager, you amigo, you're walking into a trap. Get out of there. Ryu. Boy, I love that movie. I might watch that movie tonight, but that movie molded my childhood. This new Street Fighter movie that's coming out, I'll give it a 10% chance that it's going to be good. But I feel like it's not going to reach that level of greatness. People say it's an awful good movie. Maybe my childhood, pushed that to the side. I can watch that movie.
That's so bad it's good.
I love that movie, man.
Which makes it good.
Yeah, I love that movie. And shout out to the actor. I don't know his name, but shout out to the actor that played Vega. He made Vega so believable in that movie. That's why I like Vega today. Like when he goes to that arena and he does that backflip and he smiles, I'm like, boy, this is who Vega is supposed to be. And another quick Easter egg, Sagat is cocky and he's arrogant and he's proud. He's talking about Vega. He's like, greatest fighter since Iron Fist. And then Ken's like, oh yeah? What happened to him? And this is like Giga Chad stuff. Ken was like, oh yeah? What happened to him? And he was like, he retired and became me. When I was a kid, I was like, boy, Sagat was Iron Fist. So yeah, shout out to that movie. But all right, I'm putting the lid back on the jar. I'm done. I'm going to give it to y'all because I'll talk about it. But yeah. Legit though.
I'm just going to say
good.
this, and we can check out the simplest way to not ruin this movie is to not take it too seriously. That's what the Chun-Li movie tried to do. They tried to be uber serious, and it just doesn't work.
Gotcha.
Now, I'm not saying you got to be as goofy as the live action Street Fighter movie that we all love, but just don't take yourself too seriously. That's exactly what happened to Mortal Kombat and Cole. Took himself too serious, and everybody hated him.